Hey guys, this week we've been learning about basketball. So I thought today we would take everything that we've learned about basketball and write some sentences about it. Your teacher should have given you some paper that looks like this. Yours would be obviously on your iPad. And you're just going to write on some of these lines some of the things that you've learned about basketball. So when we start writing, we want to definitely start with a beginning for our writing. And we know at the beginning of our writing, we have to tell our reader what we're writing about. So one thing that I like to start with writing is that I want to start with some cool, interesting fact. That's a really good way to start. So I want to write something about how basketball was invented by a teacher. That was super cool to me. So one way to start my writing would be to say basketball was started by a teacher. I have to make sure that when I'm writing, I am taking my writing and I am starting with a capital letter at the beginning. I am putting spaces between my words, and I am ending my sentence with a period. Then I'm going to continue writing by stating 3 more facts. So I'm going to write the numbers 1, 2, 3 because I don't want to write this for you. But you are going to write 3 more facts. So you're going to write another thing that you learned about basketball. You're going to write a second thing you learned about basketball. And you're going to write a third thing that you learned about basketball. Then, before you're not done there, you have to write a conclusion. So when you're writing a conclusion ends your writing. Now you have to think about, what was my topic? My topic was basketball. So I'm going to make sure that I talk about basketball there, and I kind of want to summarize or tell what I talked about. So one thing that I could use for a conclusion, this is super easy, is we learned many things about basketball this week. Because you are telling us about what you did this week. Now remember, every sentence that you write, you need to go back and do a self-check. Your self-check should include, did I put a capital at the beginning of my sentence? Did I put spaces between my words? If you forgot, find a marker. Take your marker and put a line between your words. Then I know, or your teacher knows, exactly where you were trying, and then you don't have to redo it. Make sure that you have spaces between all of your words. And then make sure you have a period at the end so we know where your thoughts stopped. When you are done, you should have an introduction sentence. You should have at least 3 details. Now, if I really liked this and there was a lot of stuff that I learned, then maybe I thought, you know what, I don't want to just do 3. I want to tell my teacher more. So maybe I'll do 4 or 5. That works too. You can add more. 3 is what you have to do. But you could add 4 or 5 facts if there were some cool things that you really want to share. Then you want to have a conclusion sentence. So introduction, 1. 3 or more facts, so 2, 3, 4. And a conclusion, 5. We should see 5 sentences on your paper. Now, you should have this that you should be able to write on. Try and write on the lines the best you can and let us see what you learned this week about basketball. I hope you enjoyed the week. Let us know.